All right, what I'm about to do right now is go over a trade I took today. I got my screen recorded, and I'm just about to talk through this trade. Show y'all the importance of having a trading plan. So right now, what I'm looking at is the S&P. It's that top left-hand corner chart. I'm probably about to make it big in a second. But what I'm looking to do in that trade is fade back to the downside. My market internals were bearish at the time of taking this trade. And as you can see, I'm making that chart big, and I'm pretty much I'm looking for a trade up into this pivot point. So that's this big gold yellow, gold is yellow, horizontal line at 40.42. I'm looking to play that back to the downside on my daily because I'm not really getting that much action intraday or volatility. So I'm looking to fade a pivot point on these type of days. But as I'm coming into that level, also notice around what time it is, 9:30. Usually get a lot of action around that time. So we had an announcement come out today at 9. We really didn't react off of it that much. I mean, we did, but the move happened in like 2 seconds. So I didn't get in on that one, but my market internals were still bearish. And so at this point, all I'm thinking about is my bearish bias, and I don't have my rules. I'm not going over my rules verbally, which require me to wait on a double test and some bearish divergence before I get in. And if you notice, okay, boom, we coming into my level. As soon as I see this signal candle, so that's a shooting star that demonstrates bearishness. Boom, I go ahead and put my sell in at the market. Now I just got filled, so my stop is right above that candle, and I'm putting the take profit right. I'm gonna put it right around that 50, which is a good place to put take profits. That's double risk. But when the market is slow like this, it's usually gonna give you a shakeout. Well, really, I don't know how often it's gonna give you a shakeout, but I know part of my plan is not to take the first test. And I'm gonna quickly get stopped out, as you can see, which is a good thing. Because if you're wrong, you want to be wrong quick. Boom, I get stopped out 2.5 points. Now, the reason I'm showing y'all this is to show y'all that, and also, if you notice, we broke out from this level. My entry is actually at the retest, the first retest of this breakout level. So sometimes that's gonna hold, especially if MACD showing that kind of strength. And I quickly realized once I got done recording this where I had actually went wrong, and it wasn't even in this trade. So on the last trade I took, I really got in on the first test. I jumped the gun, and it worked out. So that bled over into this trade. And the point of this video, the point I'm trying to make here is when you get away with bad habits or taking trades that's not in your plan, when you get away with it, it's gonna catch up with you in the long run. So I actually just went and forced myself to sit down and write out my plan for each setup that I have so that I can go over it before each trade. And that way it takes all the emotion out, because really what happened in this trade, it just came into my level. I got overexcited just because, I mean, I'm 2 hours into the day and I haven't seen anything that I like. So boom, I see that first shooting star. I jump in the trade. We haven't broke any type of upside action. We actually just broke out to the upside on strength. And even though that trade is a good zone, I'm a little early on it. So when it wrote out my rules for all my trades, and I know good and well I'm a double test trader when it comes to the futures and certain setups. And when it comes to like a pivot point or previous support or resistance, you usually gonna get a double test like that. So wrote out my rules, learned a lot from this trade, and hope y'all can benefit from this as well, just so y'all can see that I'm taking losses when I don't follow my plan, especially when you don't have a plan. You will be taking losses and you will be getting rewarded for things that's not in your plan, and that was what happened here. My last trade, I made money for doing something that really wasn't even in my plan, and then on this trade it caught up to me. So can't even be mad about it. Just got better, and hope y'all can do the same. I'll see y'all on the next trade.